Hello lovely princesses! In this series I'm going to be going over how I made my Snow White costume. In this video we're going to go over how I made the skirt. Yes, this gigantic fluffy yellow thing. This is what we're making today. So to start out, I am just cutting out all the pieces of the skirt. For the pattern, I am using the Simplicity number 1728. So eventually the skirt turned out to be 4 different layers of fabric, and each layer had 4 panels of the pattern piece you see here to complete the skirt. The top layer is actually a nylon fabric, which I bought white and sparkly and swirly just like you see, but I dyed it yellow, and I will link the video of how I did that in the description below. Below that is a gold organza. Below that is a very cheap light yellow satin. And finally, the bottom layer is just a white cotton. Okay, so pretty much each layer had 4 of these panels. Once they were cut out, all you had to do was sew them together. And then once each individual layer was sewed together, I went ahead and gathered them all and then sewed them all together so they wouldn't move. I attached all the layers of the skirt to a really heavy duty waistband, mostly because with all of these layers, the skirt got really heavy and it needed something really strong and sturdy to be able to hold it up on my waist. So yeah, attach your skirt to some kind of waistband, and I added just a simple hook and eye closure on the back. But a really heavy duty one because my skirt's really heavy, like I said. But I put the skirt up on a mannequin and I pretty much just cut all the layers to the same length, just eyeballing it. It doesn't have to be perfect. This is just to make hemming it later on a little bit easier. Alright, on to hemming. So the bottom white layer actually has a horsehair ribbon tucked into the hem, but at the end of the day when I was wearing the skirt, it didn't really show up, so I guess you could skip this step. So just hem up the bottom layer, and after that I attached a scalloped lace to the bottom to mimic what Snow White's like petticoat layer looks like. Now, because all the other layers are very sheer, I didn't want to roll them over and hem them because you would really see that. So I ended up just getting a lot of yellow thread and serging the edges to keep them from unraveling. And that was it. I left them like that, just serged at the bottom. And now, put that skirt on a mannequin and I put it over a hoop skirt to give it some extra flounce, but pretty much set it up exactly how you're going to be wearing it because we're going to decorate it with some flowers. For the flowers, I just bought a variety of shades of yellow and a little bit of white just from Michael's. I picked each flower off of the stems that it came on and set them up to glitter them. I misted a tacky glue spray over the flowers and then just continued to dust them with different sorts of gold, silver, and yellow glitter. The spray glue is dry when it's no longer tacky to the touch. Some glitter may fall off when you feel that they're dry, but the majority of it will be stuck to them. And then once they're dry, we're gonna glue them all over the skirt. So I went into this project feeling like, oh, I'm such a good kid. I'm gonna use fabric glue to glue the flowers onto the skirt. They're gonna hold so well, it's gonna be so nice, I'm not gonna cheat, I'm gonna be professional. But it totally didn't work. So I guess it's just this fabric in specific that it's so thin that the glue has nothing to really tack onto, and it just kind of dries in the flower and doesn't attach to the skirt. So screw that, here I am using hot glue. So yeah, here I am just using hot glue and gluing the flowers all over the top layer of the skirt. So I pretty much started at the bottom and made a really concentrated like 6-inch range of flowers, and then I scattered them upwards, making them less and less like kind of faded. Does that make sense? Did you get me? Yeah, okay, cool. And that's it. It's really not that hard, just a lot of fabric and a lot of flowers. So I hope you liked the video, and be sure to check out all the other tutorials I have for my Snow White cosplay. I love you all, my little princesses, and I'll see you next time. Bye! Do you like my skirt? He likes my skirt, it's so pretty. Don't get in my flowers, you're gonna eat the glitter, then you're gonna have glitter in you and you're gonna poop glitter and it's gonna be a disaster.